Hey everyone, this is Reed, and this is going to be our final video in our initial Tableau series, and what we're going to be showing you today is how to add filters to your dashboards. The one thing I want to reiterate before we get to filters is that making a dashboard is more of an art than a science. There's really no set way to make it right the first time, so it's just going to take a little bit of messing around, switching between tiled, floating, and just kind of trying to decide what you like best. So that said, what we're going to do is add a filter. So to do that, we're going to click on one of our sheets and go up to Show Hide Cards and click on Filter. And I'm going to use Country. And the reason I'm using Country is because it applies to multiple views. You don't have to do that, but this way I can show you guys an extra feature as we move along. So once we get Country, I'm going to go up to the gridded area and drag it over. Now if you notice, this just hid both of our legends, and the reason for that is because it's currently floating on top. So there's going to be two things I do to prevent that. The first is I'm going to right click and change our display option for our filter, and I'm going to go to a drop down. And now a drop down is going to let us select countries based on the name, and we can select more than one, and we can also search by country. So if you notice, we're still hiding our legends. So what we're going to do is right click and change our floating order, and we can send it to the back. So now we can see both our legends and our search. So we'll drag this down. And one thing that you're going to want to do is change this. So you can, I'm going to type search by. And this tells someone who's a novice to Tableau what you're doing on your dashboard. And if you wanted to, you could center it. So now we have a search by country filter. And right now if we do this and we just want to look at Afghanistan, it's only changing one view at a time. So we'll go back to all, and we can change this, that way it's searching all of our views. So you can right click on it again and say apply to worksheets. And the way you're going to want to do this is say selected worksheets, and this will let us select only the worksheets on this sheet. And the reason we're going to do this is because if you have multiple dashboards, a filter on one could affect all of your worksheets if you didn't do it this way. So now if we select a country, it's only going to give us the information for that particular country. So now let's go back to all, click away, and we're going to add another filter, and I want to do it by region. Now I know the only worksheet that I used region on was this energy usage tree. So we'll click on that and go up to our show hide cards and select region. Now the cool thing about the region filter is that it will allow us to filter our map even though we didn't initially have a region on there. But again, I'm going to go in and use a multiple values drop down, and we are going to send it to the back again. We can drag down, and we'll rename it and center the name. So now the final thing to do on this filter is right click and apply it to our worksheets on this dashboard. So now if we went by region and selected Africa, we have our information about Asia and Africa. And we then can do all of our comparisons, and our legends will adjust to show us what we're looking at. If you guys have any questions about setting up dashboards or getting your filters going, please feel free to text or call. We'll be happy to help. Have a good day.